Hi, my name's Mandy. Today is Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday anyhow, 3rd of October 2023. And it's going to be quite a long one today because I've been meaning to upload a vlog most days whilst on holiday. And I just don't get the time, do you? So, plus here in Florida, it goes dark pretty quickly. So by the time I've sorted everything out, we've been somewhere for the day, and you get back and then all of a sudden it's going dark. And of course I haven't got the lighting that I have at home. So I'm reliant on natural daylight. So I thought I would just vlog to you what I've been up to in the past few days. So yeah, I think the last time I spoke to you, I was going to go to Kay's quilt shop, which is a beautiful little quilt shop in Fort Myers. It's on Colonial Boulevard. If ever you're on holiday round about this area, Cape Coral, Fort Myers, then it's well worth a visit. Apparently this shop holds quite a lot of batiks. And I've noticed in Florida, they do tend to use a lot of batiks. And it's absolutely beautiful the way they blend these batiks together to make these most beautiful quilts. One of the most endearing things about this shop is when I went in, there was a suitcase just by the door full of quilts. And I said to the lady, I think it's the owner, Kay, and I said, oh, how lovely, all these quilts. And she said, yes. She said, these are donated quilts for foster children. She said it's something that's very close to her heart because her grandson was adopted. And she was telling me that he was most put out because he hasn't had a quilt yet. So she's going to make him a quilt box up. But this suitcase was full of quilts, and she said they're for foster children, and they make up these boxes and put a quilt in. And I thought that was a really lovely idea. So I thought I would just show you around the shop. It's a bit of a whistle stop one because there were a couple of customers in there at the time, and obviously you don't want to be filming people without their permission. So I'll just show you some of the quilts and some of the fabrics. I did notice there was a lot of batik style fabrics in this shop, and the owner Kay explained to me that I think this quilt shop stocked the most batik fabrics in South Florida. And I really love this fabric, it's really got that retro vibe. But as you can see, again, this one up here, this quilt, is made with batiks. Absolutely beautiful. I just love the colour combination. This is actually a cushion, and I just thought it was beautiful how they'd made these petals and then put these like little beaded stamens inside the flower. Just thought I would show you this quilt. They have a long arm quilting machine, and the pattern depicts bobbins and needles, and I thought that was absolutely beautiful. Now isn't this a lovely idea? This quilt here, some of the blocks, as you can see, are advertising other quilt shops. So the other quilt shops must have sent in their details. And look, yeah, they're all the different quilt shops in Florida. I thought that was lovely. So whilst I was in Kay's, I did purchase some fabric, and this is it. It's got tomatoes on, you know, little tomato pin cushions with the strawberry. My mum used to have one of those. You know, she used it for years. She never used anything else. This fabric is called Love You So by Nancy Archer for Studio E. So I'll pop that there so you can see. But yeah, I thought this might make either a nice, you know, floss, you know, a thread keep, or maybe a project bag, or maybe something to do, you know, with my sewing. So yeah, I bought that. Yeah, so I really enjoyed visiting Kay's quilt shop and definitely would go back. The next stop was Joannes. So for those of us who don't live in the States or Canada, Joannes, Michaels, these big shops, they will have coupons. So you can just go on the apps or websites now, download. I always take a photograph because you can bet your bottom dollar when you get into a store your internet won't work. So I always just take a photograph, a screenshot, and then you can just scan your coupon. But one of the things is I do find, especially in Joannes, is that when you go in, your coupons aren't always off your big main pieces, because there will always be a sale on, you see, and your coupons aren't off sale items. So I bought some quilt batting. Although our pound sterling isn't doing as well over here, it is still more economical to buy some the quilt batting here. So, and that's because it's made of cotton, isn't it? And the States produce cotton, I think, so that's probably why. So yeah, I bought king size, and what else did I purchase? Just some bits and bobs. And I took some photographs of the fabrics. Now, some people will say that Joannes fabrics aren't as good. I mean, you know, it's like Hobbycraft in England. Some of the cottons there, you can feel them, and they're not as good as, say, a Michael Miller one. But you do get some premium cottons there. I did see some beautiful fabric, so I'll just go round and show you that. Interestingly, I saw some Kona cottons there, and yeah, they retail a lot less than what they are in England. I think they were about $8 a yard. We'll probably work out about £5 or £6 a yard. So yeah, I thought those were a really good bargain. But anyhow, and then I nipped into Michaels. I do love Michaels. I like the wreaths and everything. It's absolutely beautiful. But I think like years ago when I used to come to Florida, and I used to bring back the most beautiful wreaths for the doors and stuff, and people always used to, and they still do, comment and say, oh, where have you had that from, or you know. But the thing is, I think we've now caught on in the UK, because over the years we've now got the range, haven't we? We've got Hobby Craft, and all these things now we can purchase, TK Maxx. But like 20 years ago, we didn't have, I can't remember us having a range, locally anyway. So yeah, I didn't buy any wreaths or anything this time. But I did see a project book there which I liked, and I didn't buy it, and I wish I had now. So now we've got it back. But we'll see how we go, because we are getting quite heavy now with the weight for the cases, so I've got to be a little bit careful. So I hope you've enjoyed this vlog so far. The second part of this vlog I'll upload tomorrow when I return to Almasu's quilt shop, and I'll also be showing you around a new one called White Daisy. So until tomorrow, bye.